Good morning again, gang. Okay, still Sunday, and now I can get into a real prepping video here after y'all saw the video first thing this morning on the winners of the seeds. So if you haven't gone and checked that out, go see if you are one of the 9 that's going to have seeds coming your way. So I wanted to talk about something here real quick that seems to be making the rounds again in the news, in the prepper community, and everything like that. And we all talk about precious metals, the whole 9 yards, and how it's a good hedge against inflation, a good way for wealth preservation, and everything like that. And over the course of the last, 6 months or whatever, every week or so, I get an email from somebody saying, hey, do you know about Goldbacks? Okay, are you familiar with what these are? And in case you aren't worried, in case you aren't aware, Goldbacks are a paper currency that is filled with a real fine layer of gold. Okay, so they are actually a gold-backed currency that has the gold right there. So it's not, right in the bill itself. And as of right now, Utah, Nevada, and New Hampshire are all issuing Goldbacks, and Wyoming is set to do it sometime here in the next month or so. Now, it's not legal tender in the United States. It's a voluntary currency, okay? And some stores will take it and everything like that. But it's pushed out there like, oh, this is a good SHTF currency to have, because when the dollar completely tanks, you will have a currency to use, okay? And so as I was cruising around this morning, there is an article. Here's the picture of it real quick. New private currency uses bills filled with real gold. And if you look at that picture there, that's a picture of a 1, a 5, a 10, a 25, and a 50 Goldback bill. Sounds like a great idea, right? Now, it's not $1, $5, $10. Okay, it's got its value tied to the gold that's in it. Here's the problem, okay? Per 1 Goldback, okay, so a 1 Goldback has 1/1000th of an ounce, a 5 Goldback has 5/1000ths of an ounce, a 50 Goldback has 50/1000ths of an ounce of gold in it, okay? And it's fold it up, put it in your pocket, and use it as currency. Here's the little problem, and this is why I think this is just a money grab and a scam, okay? Because if you go through and do the math, all right, yes, I did all the math, and so you're going to have to trust me on this unless you want to sit down with a calculator right now, all right? There are approximately 28.34 grams in an ounce. And like I said, each single Goldback has 1/1000th of an ounce. All right. So a 1 gram bar of gold is the equivalent of has the equivalent amount of gold as about 35 Goldbacks. Okay. So I went online and priced them. The least expensive, I can buy a 1 gram bar of gold, okay, kind of like that one I gave out in the 50,000 subscribers. The cheapest I can get it right now is $68.42, okay, and that's with gold at a spot price of about $18.15.40. In order to buy the equivalent amount of Goldbacks, I would have to spend $117.95. Big difference. Now here's where it gets real, where the numbers will really match up to you. Like I said, currently the gold spot price, okay, what an ounce of gold costs, no premiums, nothing like that, $1,815.40. If I bought 100 of these 1 gram bars, okay, which would get me, or I'm sorry, if I bought 28.34 grams, bleh, if I bought 28.34 1 gram bars to equivalent what would be 1 ounce, it would cost me $1,939.02. Okay, so you're looking at a slight premium of what? Oh, $125 over the price of spot. However, if I bought the same amount in Goldbacks to equal 1 ounce of gold, it would be $3,342.70, nearly double what it would cost me to buy an ounce of gold. All right, so if you do the numbers, if I buy a 1 ounce bar right now, $1,870. If I buy 1 ounce worth of gold in 1 gram bars, $1,939. If I buy 1 ounce of gold in Goldbacks, $3,342. In other words, you'd be pissing away a ton of money. So I compare this to silver, which you know, at least myself and Rudy, amongst others probably, who are precious metal stackers, if you will, for SHTF. Now, I've told you before, my ratio on buying gold to silver is 1 ounce of gold per 100 ounces of silver. That's just a personal deal, okay? The equivalent right now, it will take you 80.3 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. Okay, that's the gold to silver ratio that you hear talked about all the time. Now, currently, the spot price for silver is $22.60. Okay, the cheapest I can find a 1 ounce silver coin, private mint, just not Eagles, not Maple Leafs or anything like that, or Walking Liberties or anything like that. The cheapest I can find 1 ounce of silver is $26.08, so about $3.40 in premium. Okay, but if I base all this just on spot price right now, today, okay, as of when I did these numbers here 15 minutes ago, based on spot price, you would be paying for the exact same spending power, okay, the equivalent, $73.80 for the same amount of silver that you could buy gold for $68.42. It would cost you $117.95 for the Goldback. So right now, based on prices, you're actually better off buying 1 gram of gold than you are buying the 2.83 ounces of silver, because it will have the same value, but it will cost you less. These are the numbers that you kind of need to watch. I mean, I know it gets a little confusing as you're going through. Gold and silver, they're going to be close. Okay, the difference here is what, $5 or whatever it is, which $5 is still $5, don't get me wrong. But the difference between buying a Goldback and buying the same amount of gold itself, you are talking about almost $40 more that you are paying for the same amount for a Goldback per gram. Guys, the Goldback sounds like this great idea. It is a huge waste of money, okay? The companies that are making it, hey, the novelty, you can fold it up, you can put it in your pocket, gee, you buy this gram of gold and it's this tiny little thing, oh, it's so easy to lose. And yes, I agree with that. That's why I prefer silver rounds, because they're a little bit bigger. But my guess is you're not going to be running around with a bunch of little grams of gold in your pocket going, gee, I want to buy a soda. Here's a gram of gold, or whatever the hell it would be. Okay. My advice, again, stay away from the Goldbacks. You are paying way too much money for the same thing as you can get grams of gold or ounces of silver. I just wanted to run those numbers for you because people do question me about that every once in a while. Obviously, the things change because the market's liquid and everything, but it ain't going to change $40 down like that. Gold and silver may switch around. That's fine. But as of right now, guys, Goldbacks, in my opinion, are a big time no-go. Have a good Sunday. Pinball out.